Number 5. The Roman Technicolor Cup. The lycurgus cup is a 4th century Roman glass cage cup. Now you might be thinking to yourself, it's a cup, what makes it so futuristic? Well, this cup shows a different colour depending on what angle light passes through it. If passing from the front of the cup, it illuminates green, but when passing from behind it illuminates red. In 1990, British researchers found that the glass of the cup had been filled with tiny pieces of gold and silver that were 1,000 times thinner than a human hair. In order to make the cup, the Romans would have had to grind up gold and silver into grains that were smaller than sand, and then fuse the grains into the glass in specific proportions to produce a subatomic effect. To sum it up, the Romans discovered nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is the science of manipulating very small particles. Scientists has described it as the most spectacular glass of the period, which we have known to existed. Scientists also believe that the Romans stumbled upon nanotechnology by accident, when it was just trying to make a nicely decorated cup. What do you think? Number 4. The Baghdad Battery. In 1936, strange artifacts were found in Baghdad. They were batteries which were made from roughly 250 BC to 250 AD. The batteries are 13 centimeters in height. It is an electrolyte chamber with a copper cylinder inside it, which is suspended by an iron rod, which is protected by a clay case around it, and it also has an iron head. Since copper and iron form an electrochemical couple, it could produce voltage in the electrolyte chamber. Scientists have recreated the battery and it is proven to be able to put out voltage higher than 1.9 volts. So could we have been using electrical devices back then? Why else would we need a battery? People believe that we may have been using electrical devices to be able to coat silver with gold, and also to light tunnels and to light the Tower of Alexandria. Theorists believe that is a sign of extraterrestrial visitation, or even ancient astronaut visitation. There is no easy explanation for the Baghdad battery. It has sparked controversy, debate, and disagreement within the scientific community. Why do you think we may have needed a battery in 250 BC? Number 3. Unartic Disc. The Unartic Disc was a compass used by Vikings from the 8th century to 11th century. Back in those days, it was extremely difficult to navigate through the ocean. People relied on sundials. These were discs that were able to tell time and direction using shadows made by the sun. The sundials were highly unreliable, as on a cloudy day or at night time they would not work. So the Vikings created the Unartic Disc. It was a shockingly advanced compass which was a wooden sundial which had several shadow sticks to work out cardinal directions. They also had a crystal in which they would place on a dial, so it would work in dim light and at night time. When using it, they could make their 1600-mile journey from Norway to Greenland easily without any errors. The disc was found in Greenland in 1948, and some researchers argue it was simply for decoration, but most claim it was for navigation, and that it is nearly as good as GPS we use today. Number 2. Antikythera mechanism. The antikythera mechanism is a 2,000-year-old device that is often described as the world's first analog computer. It is designed to predict astronomical positions and eclipses for astrological purposes. In other words, it determines the position of the sun and planets. It does this by measuring the movement of the planets in relationship to the sun, earth and moon, and it can also predict when an eclipse is going to happen. It is a complex clockwork mechanism. It consists of a complex system of dials, gears and cogs. Experts agree that it represents a standard of production that would not have been seen again until the rise of complex clocks and clockwork in the 18th century. Pieces of it was found by divers off the coast of Antikythera in the 1900s. It dates back to 150 BC. Although it is believed to be somewhat inaccurate, it is still praised for how advanced it is. Before I reveal number 1, I might as well throw in some extras. Most of these are drawings or ideas, what are believed to be futuristic technology used by ancient civilizations. The Viminus. This refers to a collection of historical records from ancient India. They describe flying machines and weapons which are more advanced than what we have available today. The text dates back to 1500 BC, and this is what it reads. Jumping into space speedily with a craft using fire and water, containing 12 pillars, 1 wheel, 3 machines, 300 pivots, and 60 instruments. They have also been described as battle planes which fire missiles that use sound to locate their target, and also use beams of light which destroy anything it touches. The Abydos carvings. These carvings are found in Cairo, Egypt. They caused controversy among archaeologists as the objects in the carvings look very similar to helicopters and also contain several futuristic looking spacecrafts. Have a look for yourself and let me know what you think. Number 1. Ancient Greek robots. Hero of Alexandria was a Greek mathematician and engineer. He is believed to be responsible for making the first steam engine, automatic doors, and even robots. Researchers now credit him for making the first programmable robot. The robot was not electrical, it was a three-wheeled cart powered by string. He used a system of timed weights and pulleys. The robot could move by itself and turn corners. The robot has been recreated to show us what it looked like and how it moved. If you want to see the robot in action, check out the link in the description. Check out this great video by Countdown Central. They make some great lists, so go check out their channel and be sure to subscribe to them. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what technology you thought was the most advanced, and also be sure to subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos. Goodbye.